Hi guys, in this video I will take away fear and show you how you update your BIOS. Before we start with the BIOS update guide, let me explain in brief what the BIOS actually is and reasons to make an update. The BIOS can be seen as the bridge between your hardware and operating system. It is the software on your motherboard that detects and initializes your hardware and makes it available to your operating system. The BIOS update in general is never mandatory, so to say, but it can be necessary if there is indeed an issue solved, which may include your hardware. One important reason can be, for example, an issue regarding your 13th or 14th generation Intel CPU. This particular BIOS update, an example, includes fixes which make sure that your CPU doesn't get grilled, literally. Another point, an example, can be that certain hardware is only stable or even supported in a specific version, which then makes this mandatory. To make a BIOS update, all you need is a sledgehammer. With this particular sledgehammer, you will hit your PC 10 to 15 times for best results. This way you make sure it fits in the electro trash bin. Nah guys, I'm just kidding, come on. Grant me this joke. Okay, let's go. If you never actually made the BIOS update before, make sure to invest 15 to 20 minutes for having enough time and calmness. Don't worry, I repeat, don't worry, it is impossible, I repeat again, it's impossible to damage anything at all, even if you wanted to on purpose. It's impossible. Nonetheless, make sure you take photos with your phone of RAM and maybe CPU settings, and don't be afraid to look into all the menus. You can play around as much as you want, because when in doubt or afraid of the setting changed, you can always simply leave the BIOS without saving anything by usually pressing escape on confirming with enter. You see, no problem. In brief, here's what we will do. Once in BIOS, we save the current settings in a new profile. Therefore, we use our USB drive and access the user profile or OC profile section in our advanced mode of our BIOS. Navigate to the option to save to a USB drive and select the profile you want to save your custom settings to. How you get there is in your user menu. Once your settings are saved, nothing can happen at all, because you actually just can load them in again afterwards, meaning after the update. Indeed, you do not need to know what every option is or does in particular. The only important thing is that you search for the option in your BIOS and change it. If a specification says, an example, ICC max with value for 307 amperes, then simply enter that set value, you will be fine. Let's start. All you have to do is to follow these 5 steps. Leading number 1, finding out what motherboard you actually got in your PC in case you don't know yet. We can easily find out by opening the System Information app in Windows. Under System Manufacturer, I find my brand. As you see here on screen, for me it is Microstar International, or in short MSI, as we know it. Next in line is the BIOS version and date. Baseboard, /mainboard or motherboard product is the exact model we have. In my case, it's a Pro Z690A DDR4 MS725. And step number 2, downloading BIOS manuals and copying it to your USB stick. Now that we have the info we need, we can then open up our browser and download the latest BIOS for this particular model, in my case MSI. Once downloaded, extract the files and copy them over to your USB stick. While we're at the support page, make sure you download the BIOS update instruction paper and mainboard manual as well, so that you can read it, an example, on your phone while proceeding. Makes things easier. Step number 3, entering BIOS while having USB stick attached to BIOS USB port. Once you have your USB stick equipped with a copy of your downloaded BIOS update, simply dock it into the USB port that is dedicated for BIOS updates. In my case, it is in the backside of my PC. Afterwards, I restart my PC and press the delete key. The key can vary for different manufacturers and laptops. You will find the exact info in the manual from your product. Once in BIOS, save your current settings to your USB stick and make some photos if you want. Leading to step number 4, which is flashing the BIOS, meaning updating. Now that we are in the BIOS, we want to enter the flash mode. In my case, for MSI, it is called mFlash. Therefore, I click on that. After entering mFlash again, meaning flash mode, a window will pop up where you can select the directory and file you stored the update in. After selecting and confirming the file, the BIOS will be flashed, meaning updated. This can take a minute or 2. Your monitor will be black and black 1 to 3 times and your PC will beep. Don't worry, this is the process. Be a little patient. Don't worry, all okay. After a moment then, the PC will normally restart and send you into the updated BIOS, which leads us to step number 5, restoring and setting the options. We load the saved profile from our USB stick or set the options we want to, or both, like for example enabling the XMP profile on Intel boards or EXPO on AMD boards. Once you set your options, save and exit your BIOS. For me, on my MSI board, I have to press F10 for this. Your PC will now restart and load into your operating system. Done. That's all. I hope I could help you, and from now on you never hesitate again to update your BIOS. If so, please consider to like, comment and subscribe. In case you have got more specific questions regarding your personal setup, no problem. I have a Discord server where you can write me and we can find a solution together. That's all for today. Ultimate Game Club, peace out.